It's your girl Lauren Nicole, and welcome to another styling video. If you are new here, I do fashion and lifestyle content, mainly outfit inspiration, and I do vlog from time to time. So glad to stop by. I hope you stick around and consider subscribing. And but yeah, so today we are talking about layering. So because we are, getting into the winter season, it is vastly approaching here in the DFW. It is getting a little cooler. I know in some places like my hometown of Indiana, it has been snowing and cold and everything. So we're just going to talk about how you can still maintain your style and showing off your creativity while also, bundling up and layering up for this cold weather. So before I get into some looks, I wanted to shout out the collective, formerly known as the Cookie Crew. Wear Three Ways Wednesdays challenges is what we used to do, but they give us challenges for new up and coming content creators. And one of the ideas that they gave us to do video on was effortless layering. And I couldn't just think of like one outfit that I wanted to create for my Instagram video, so my short form content, but I thought of so many outfits. I was like, oh, well, this is a new styling video. So shout out to the collective for putting together that challenge because it prompted this video that you are seeing now. Now, getting into the looks. So one of the things that I think is important is that you're able to style your pieces year round if possible. So as you can see in my closet, I'm not one that like changes over her closet for the season. Like some people will put away their summer clothes now that it's winter. So I pretty much keep everything out all year round. But what actually ends up happening is I find new ways to bring in pieces from previous seasons into the current season. And that's I think the best way to get the most out of your wardrobe. So you don't feel like you always have to buy something new. Just shop your closet, especially when you can see everything. And if your wardrobe is not huge, that's one thing that you should be able to do. I wanted to get into styling up my t-shirts and my lightweight button downs that I will wear like in the springtime, summertime, things like that. And so we're going to talk about how you can style those and still wear those going into the winter season. So first up, I have this plain, it's a pretty plain white and black graphic tee. I think I picked this up from TJ Maxx a couple of years ago. And so I was just like, hey, it's thin material, but we can bring it into the season by several different ways. You can add a blazer. So I have the first look that you all will see is me featuring this with the blazer that I got from Walmart. And then a pair of just jeans from Old Navy, my Adidas Sambas that are white, black, and gray. And so I think they just tie into the look and just make it cohesive. The bag is a gray bag that I thrifted again a couple of years ago now, I believe. And yeah, so this is just like a really simple way, easy way that you can bring in your summer pieces and layer them up for the winter season. And I think it's, just a good pull together look. You can wear this running errands if you're meeting up for lunch or any type of I see this as a casual daytime look, a weekend look, or maybe a casual Friday at the job if they allow graphic tees and things like that. I think this is a perfect look. The next way that you can style the t-shirt, whether it's a graphic tee or plain t-shirt, adding a hoodie. And then if you really want to make sure that you're good and bundled and layered, you can do the shirt, the hoodie, and then you can add the blazer on top of the hoodie. And this just, again, provides that extra warmth that you may need. And you can, of course, just make sure that it's not too stuffy to where you can still fit your coat over it as needed. But yeah, this is just another way that you can just add to the look. And I did pretty much a similar outfit formula by styling up my summertime button down. So in the next few looks, I'm featuring a pink and white button down. That I believe I got this from Fashion Nova sometime last year, or it might have been this year. I can't even remember at this point. But it's pretty thin material, so I did also style this in the same outfit formula as the shirt. I paired it with the same light gray blazer from Walmart, and then I also added the hoodie. I believe this hoodie is from Rainbow. And I've had it for some years because I don't wear all of my pieces all the time. I actually, guys, one of my hacks for my wardrobe is that because I work from home, I actually don't get to wear a lot of my pieces. So my pieces can stretch for a while, even if I get them from lower price places like Rainbow, Walmart, things like that, because I don't wear them as much. So that's my secret. But yeah, this hoodie, if you put it over the button down, and then I just switched up the jeans. I added these cargo jeans that I got from Forever 21 a few years ago now. And then I changed out the shoes, switched out the Sambas for my light blue Chuck Taylors, and I really like the way the jeans and the gym shoes give a different vibe to the same outfit formula. So again, first way just did it with the blazer, added the blazer and the hoodie on the button down, and as you can see, but just added a different pair of jeans and shoes just to give a slightly different vibe. And again, this is just way that I'm just putting together all of my pieces for a cohesive, warm, layered look. All the rest of the looks are going to be featuring button downs. So the next button down is my yellow button down. It is from the men's section of Express. I got this, I believe, a couple of years ago at this point, and I think this is like my favorite button down, so that's why I'm featuring it in so many of the looks. But again, it's pretty thin material, closer to like a linen material, but I feel like I can get so many uses out of it. And so the next way that I decided to style it is just paired a black sweatshirt, V-neck sweatshirt with it, got the sweatshirt from Walmart, and then a pair of black leggings. So, and my black combat boots. Very simple look, but it's really cute. I think it's like casual, comfortable, and it's very versatile. I decided to add a denim jacket, and just this way it just elevates the look and gives it more of a edgier vibe to the look, and just adding that more structured jacket with the softer fabric of the everything else, and then the button down coming underneath that sweatshirt. I just think that that is a really cute look, and so this is definitely one of the favorite ways that I styled this shirt in the video. And the next way that I styled the shirt was trading the black for navy blue. So I'm featuring this navy blue cardigan that I have on now. I believe I got this, it's been a while, from Shein, and I paired it with my skinny jeans from Walmart, and added my brown combat boots from, I believe, Shoe Carnival, and I really like this look as well. And it's just one of those things, you can wear it again if it's casual Friday at work and you can wear jeans. And then it's also good for just, running errands or going to an early dinner or something like that. And then to just add a little bit more edge, maybe to dress it up for nighttime, I added my red Moto jacket. And I really think the red just sets off this look. So red, blue, and yellow, but I really, really like when I add the jacket, how it just elevates the overall look. So again, that's the power of layering. It can really take your look from, just casual, everyday, to more edgier, maybe from day to night. It just allows you to be a lot more versatile with your pieces, and that's the goal. And that leads me to like how you can layer color combination. And so in the next look, I have one of my favorite color combos, burgundy and butter yellow. So I actually have this burgundy bodysuit that I kind of just cropped and pinned up, so that I can wear it layered up, on top of my yellow shirt. And then I have my burgundy leggings, and the bodysuit and the leggings are from Forever 21. So they match perfectly, and, just kept on my brown combat boots. So this outfit by itself, I think, is a winner. Is really cute. The color combination just really stands out and just adds something, visually interesting to the outfit. I really, really like this combination. But of course, you can always, go a step further. So what I did was I took one of my denim skirts that I thrifted, earlier this year, and it's featured, I believe, in my spring thrift haul, but I brought it into this season. So I put the skirt on top of the leggings, and now you have a new look. So I have the bodysuit, the button down shirt, the skirt, the leggings, and the boots. And so there you have it. You just have a whole different look. I could wear it the first way. I can also add the skirt just to add an extra layer. And then, if it gets chilly, you can also add a cardigan or a jacket. So I just added my black zip up jacket. I thrifted that jacket, I believe, last year as well. And, that's just to add more warmth to your look. And yeah, so these are just different ways, just adding just one or two more elements to the basic look, and you just have transformed it and made it into something entirely new. This next look is really more riskier, but I really wanted to add it because I think it turned out pretty cool. So I actually took this two-piece short set that I got from Fashion Nova. I got this last year in 24. So it's a green button down. It's actually the shirt that I'm wearing now, and a pair of shorts. And I said, hey, how can I, winterize this set? So the first thing I decided to do was add a denim jacket. So I have my regular denim jacket, full sleeve jacket. Also, what I did was I added my zip up black sweater, and I added my denim jacket on top of it, just to add more layers and give the set more warmth, and a pair of leggings, of course, because it's a short set. So definitely need to make sure the legs are warm. So I added a pair of leggings and my black combat boots. I was able to bring my short set into this season with this look. Now, this is something that maybe I'm only be able to get away in the South right now. And then the next way I wanted to style it is with my crop denim jacket, and I think it adds a different look because you can see the sleeves of what you have on better. So again, kept the sweater underneath the jacket, and then so that added a different element because you were able to see the sleeves. And then I decided, hey, let's just go a step further, and I added my black puffer vest. I believe that puffer vest is also from TJ Maxx. The set is from Fashion Nova. The black sweater is from Walmart. My leggings are from Ross, and they're really thick and durable. I've had them for a couple of years, and they do keep you warm. And my boots from Walmart. So again, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can make your things stretch if you don't like overwear them. Again, this one is the most risque look of them all for me, but I do enjoy the way it came out. And it's just a perfect example of how you can take pieces from other seasons into the current season and still, look chic and fly and all the good stuff. I hope this video helped you really consider, how you can bring in your pieces from other seasons into the current season so you can get more creative and more wear out of everything that you own. And yes, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope again that you do consider subscribing to my channel. And also, I featured a lot of these looks already over on Instagram and TikTok. So follow me over there. Lauren Nicole Rains _ is my name on Instagram, and Lauren Nicole Rains on TikTok. So I would love to have you a part of the community over there as well. And again, appreciate you guys for checking out this video. Until next time.